The day my stepmother hit me on the head with a knife was the day I realized my father didn't care about me at all. I was bleeding, crying, and hoping for protection. But my father just stared at me and said nothing. I was only 7 or 8 years old, just a playful child. It was evening, and my stepmother was in the kitchen peeling potatoes with her mother. She asked me to take the cows back to their shed. As a child, I did what I was told, but I made one mistake. I forgot to lock the shed. The cows got out and ran into the maize field. I couldn't chase them back, so I ran to tell her what had happened. Her reaction? She grabbed the knife she was using to peel potatoes and hit me on the head. Blood started pouring down my face, and I cried in pain. She just walked away without a word. I felt so helpless. When my father came home, I was waiting desperately to tell him. I ran to him, hoping he'd protect me, hoping he'd care, but he just stared at me blankly. He didn't ask what happened. He didn't check my wound. He didn't ask if I was okay. He didn't say a single word. He just gave me a blank stare, walked inside the house, and never mentioned it again. I went back to my grandmother's house crying. That was the moment I realized I couldn't count on him. To this day, I hate him for it. It wasn't just the wound on my head, it was the realization that the one person who was supposed to protect me didn't care. That day broke something in me. Some wounds heal, but others leave scars you carry for life. This is just one of many stories from my childhood. Sharing it helps me heal and reminds me I'm not alone. If you've ever felt abandoned by someone who was supposed to protect you, you're not alone. Share your story in the comments. It's time we break the silence together. Thank you for listening to my story. If this resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe to hear more about all these traumatizing experiences I went through and how I'm healing generational trauma.